Welcome to the Live Free Universe. I am YG Reno. Today, I just want to talk about moving forward. A lot of times people have a hard time with moving forward. So what they do is they create habits and cycles within their life that they follow. And within these patterns that they create mentally, they create little blocks where if anything matches a specific situation or event in their life, they have an automatic response rather than trying to create a whole new one. And I just want to say the hardest thing about change is yourself. Things happen, things change, the seasons change. The seasons come without regards to whether you're prepared for it or not. So the best thing you can do when there is change amiss is to prepare yourself for whatever changes may happen. The best way to see what kind of changes that can happen in your life is to look at the people around you. Look at the people older than you and see what they've been through. Look at the people younger than you and see what they're going through. And look at the people around your same age group. Pay attention to your parents. Also, look outside of your normal circle so that you can get inspired by somebody else's life. The biggest problem is change waits for no man. Change waits for nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like hitting a growth spurt or becoming more defined in your masculinity or femininity. You can't predict it and you can't force it. All you can do is hope and prepare yourself for the best or the worst. Now, I can't say that it's easy. I can't say that everybody can do it. All I can say is that if you're one that's able to change yourself, it's easier for you to adapt. And really, that's what human nature is all about. Human nature is what? Conscious spirituality, right? It's conscious spirituality with your animal drive for living, you know? So, like I say, all of you, man, when it comes to change, just reach into it. Lean into the pain. Lean into the situation. Because a lot of times people respect you more for facing the solution rather than running away. And a lot of people love to run because they think that's what they're supposed to do. So put yourself in the right position. I was talking about personalities for the last few videos, so I kind of just want to jump back and kind of clear some things out about personalities as well. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was saying how you have the FI and then you have the FE, the TE, the TI. These are your thinking and feeling functions. Now, everybody has a touch of each, right? You're a thinker, you're a feeler, you're intuitive, and you're also a sensor all in one. It's just you have your main dominants that create the beginning parts of your personality. I don't know if you've ever studied astrology, but if you look at astrology and people's signs, you'll find that their signs start with the sun sign, and then your moon sign, and then your rising sign, and then you got your sign in Mercury, Venus, and all that. So even if you're born in the same time, like me, I'm a Sagittarius, other Sagittariuses out there might not have the same personality I have, not even close, because of the dynamics of how the sun and stars and stuff were aligned. Now, I'm not saying that this stuff is true, but what I'm saying is that that's how your personality works. I might be an introverted thinker with an intuitive mindset, right? And I run into somebody else that's an introverted thinker with an intuitive mindset. And they might see things from a place of destruction, and I might see some things in the place of abundance. Now, if you take an abundant mind and you take a scarce mind, you put them together in the same jar, then either the abundant person is going to be filled with the scarcity mind, or the positive person is gonna naturally separate from the negative in order to create their own thing going on because they don't want to succumb to that energy. But you'll find the person that has scarce mindset will either try to cling on to whatever progressive ideas that the positive person has, or what they'll do is pay attention to what they're doing and copy and steal what they can and make it work for them. But what you won't find them doing is taking time to go away and figure it out. Now, being a negative person isn't so black and white, because there are two types of negatives. There's the negatives that work with production, and there's the negatives that work with regression. Meaning, if you have a negative mind state and you think that you're just not doing good enough, so you always actively, continually do new things just to enrich your soul, not so much as for people to see you or to feel like you have to fit in somewhere, that type of negativity is progressive, because you're able to mature that into something that's responsive and able to give back to the world. Now, if you have the type of negativity that forces you to withdraw, to go into another world, to create different realities, maybe even play video games or drift into music or drift into social media, what type of negativity is that? Is reinforced negativity, because really what you're doing is you're feeling a lack within, and then you're looking at everything else that you don't have and that you're not doing and creating an even bigger lack, because you're not even taking the steps forward to have those things, nor are you taking those steps forward to figure out how to get those things. So negativity is both positive and negative, just like positive is both negative and positive. How you say? Okay, an overly kind person. What is an overly kind person's flaw? They get used, abused, and sometimes stick their noses where it don't belong, right? So a lot of times, as a positive person, you want to help the world, but the world don't want to be helped, right? Or a lot of times, you want to see other people win, but you're the winner. So you reach back and give to them. And then when you're going through your problems, they don't care about you, because when you're a positive person, people love your energy, but they don't want to necessarily be there to fuel you. You know what I'm saying? They get fueled by you. Now, a lot of negative people, they love to be around positivity, and they love to speak slight positivity into the air in order to stir those that they can use. That's how it works. A manipulator will fill you up with your own energy that you already have, and then give you a direction and send you down a chase for whatever it is that you feel like you gotta have, or you gotta do, or this thing's gonna prove whatever goal that it is that you're trying to accomplish. A manipulator will take that, spin the yarn, find what they can achieve from it, and send you on your mission. So change is gonna occur no matter what, okay? Like positive, negative, positive, negative. It don't matter what kind of mindset you got or who you are. Change is gonna happen. Bad things happen to everybody, and good things happen to everybody. Look, there are misers who will win $1 million and complain about having to pay 1/3 tax. There are people that make $30,000 a year, and they whistle while they work. So it's all about your own personal mindset. Either way, I really just wanted to shoot this podcast because I bought a new light, and I just want to see what I look like on it. I usually use 3 or 4 different types of lights just to get me, but today I'm just using 2. So that means that production value, boom, 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 boom. All right. Also, I just want to say one thing. Quality does not mean high price. Things are overvalued when they're first created in order to create profit, in order for the second and the third generation to be of better quality and of lower price value, or higher price value depending on what you're looking at, like the iPhone. Because the iPhone, man, the prices just keep going up, and they took away the headphone jack, and they took away all your rights to be any type of universal. Everything you buy for the iPhone comes from the iPhone. You gotta go to the Apple store and buy the iPhone stuff. So they got their own market. So their value, it's actually worth more because it's in its own market. It can set its own value, right? But then you look at things like laptops. Laptops are crazy expensive back then for a little bit of space, but now you can get more space for cheaper, right? Same thing for almost a lot of different products. I can't think of anything off mine because this is freehand. I didn't think about this. I don't write this. Usually I have my notebook right here. I write stuff in it and then I'll just lightly look over it while I talk and then I'll just give my opinions. But today, like I said, I got this new light, so I want to see how pretty my face looks in it. Did this nigga just say pretty? Yeah, nigga, I said pretty. YG Reno, thank you very much. The Live Free Universe. Also, if none of you have earpods, meaning wireless headphones, true wireless headphones, I suggest you invest in the Samsung Galaxy, Samsung, yeah, Galaxy Buds. They're the Samsung Galaxy Buds. I actually bought these, really nice. It's really small, it's not too big. Maybe I'll put a picture over there. Yeah, these are really, really good headphones. I actually lost the case. They got a replacement case for $70. Quite expensive, so please don't lose them. But these are about $100, $120. Must be cheaper now because I bought these about 6 months ago. But I just figured I'd do a shameless plug because I love music. I don't know if you guys have been checking out my music at the end, but I love music, and my best thing is hearing things. I mean, my favorite thing is to hear things. So again, if you're thinking about getting any earpods, I definitely say get the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Thank you very much again. Be safe, and also please like, share, and comment if you want to hear something that you want me to talk about or what you thought about this video. I know there's not too much crowd involvement right now, but as things ramp up, I'm hoping to do different type of content. Right now, I just figured I do these like little monologues in order to, one, get myself comfortable on camera, and then two, to kind of inspire people that are probably going through bad times. Because sometimes you need to hear the stuff that most people are afraid to tell you. Most people are afraid to tell you. And I'll tell you this, I'll put this as God is my witness or the creator is my witness or whatever, you know what I mean? Me growing up, nobody sat me down and taught me the important things about life. So even if they're boring, they're long, and you feel like maybe I disagree with this guy, hey, I'm gonna put that information out because at least you'll have something to disagree with rather than not know anything at all.
Ain't no sentiments for poor dads and simpletons. You friends with them, you unlike them, you stupid. You stupid. All of this got a lot of chains and whips. Yeah. Slave to the trends, but you still a piece of shit. Goodbye to the good guy.